it's been a long year and a half since he's been suffered that knee injury. He said everyone tells you about that mental part, about when you're coming back from an injury. I struggled with it at the beginning of the camp. My confidence was down.
Coming in motion is Von Blue. Salter running option to the far side. Gonna keep it. Tucks it. Another first down for the Flames.
Yeah, that's a really good job right there. You can take a look right here. They bring a blitz off the edge. And it's the corner. He's put in a tough spot right there. Not to know how I got to cover pitchman and quarterback. So they really dragged that thing out and able to turn his shoulders. He can go hurry up and get the ball up in the air.
Salter looking to the near sideline. Fires. Caught. Sibley with a catch. Breaks free. He's inside the 40. Inside the 30. A foot race to the 10. And he is in. He broke the initial tackle. And then he was gone. Strength after the catch.
Trayon Sibley did a great job running a curl route. He stuck hard to the post. They were in man-to-man coverage, stuck hard to the post, broke it off on the curl. You'll see him outside right here. Boom, hard to the post, stick your foot in the ground, come back to the ball, and then he showcases his strength. Buries his head down.
Cooley now alongside of Salter. Salter keeps it, tosses to the wide open Bentley hand shot. The tight end just leaks out into the flat. Nobody went with him, and that was an easy throw and catch for the score. He had a really good year, as we mentioned, over 1,400 yards rushing. But yeah, he looks fresh. Salter stands in the pocket, looking downfield, taking a shot. He's got a man. Canyon on the grab inside the 15. The big man, Elijah Canyon.
Stop on fourth down with the turnover. Come out of that, run that deep post route. Caden just steps into it. Elijah Canyon brings it down. Those are
three wide receivers to the near side. Now Von Blue goes in motion. Salter pulls it out, looking downfield. Now fires and finds Sibley on the Campbell 40-yard line.
Concept.
Von Blue will get a lot more touches than he got in their opener. Here's Salter through the air, throwing, and he's got a man, and that is complete.
Yeah,
Graham, first season as the head coach, spent 5 seasons as head coach at UNLV. He's the wide receivers coach in the past. Here's Salter over the middle. He's got a man in Trayon Sibley. And Sibley brought down at the 10, and just like that, the Flames. Boy, he's come back with a vengeance. He's the team captain now, throwing on the run. He's got a man. That's Trayon Sibley. And Sibley brought down by Keontae Clinton. What a pickup for the Flames.
What a throw on the move. And that cross-country route has to be more towards the corner, the flag of the end zone, than the sideline.
Here's Salter again throwing. Throw it back to Cooley. Cooley's got a blocker out in front. That's Lucas. And he's forced out of bounds.
Not allow him to get to the perimeter and run tonight.
Salter under pressure. Across the field, that's Sibley. And he's tripped up at the 40. 1st and 10. Salter using the legs again, and he's free and steps out of bounds. And that look says it all by the coach. Salter looking, throwing to the end zone. Is he in bounds? Yes!
Oh, what a job to get the left foot down by the tight end.
Reese Smith.
Tight end on that split zone action. And there you go. And then at the...
So definitely concerning for Liberty as he's such a big part of their offense. Blitz comes from UTEP. Back shoulder throw. Mobley makes the grab. Toe taps on the far sideline. And it's a first down Flames inside the 15. So far here tonight, they haven't needed to on a few of the drives. As Salter now looking to throw. Fires. Catch made. That's the big fella. Elijah Canyon rumbling his way across the 50. His first grab of the night. So 3rd down once again for the Flames. Salter connects with his tight end. Jacob Jenkins on the reception. His first as a Flame, and it's a big one. Salter looking to pass on 1st down. Fires, catch made. Now cutting it up. Trayon Sibley still on his feet. Across the 40, lowers the shoulder up to about the 43-yard line. Here they come. Option. option. Salter has it, has the first down and more. Scampers across the 30-yard line and steps out of bounds.
The blitz right here, and once again, once you get past 30 right there, you're running the option. You're at the second level, and there's no defenders there. Allows Salter to have a great pickup. I think that's just seeing it from.
All we're doing is the right stuff, and it ends with the result that we're looking for. It doesn't look like it'll happen tonight, but it does feel like they're moving closer to it. Sibley with the catch, breaks another couple tackles, and gets up to midfield. Salter looking to pass. Connects with Reese Smith. His first catch of the night. He lowers the shoulder and keeps rumbling inside the 20, especially on the defensive side. And that's really, I think, where most of the concerns were. Throw towards the end zone. Did he make the grab? Yes! Tyson Mobley went up and over the top of Josiah Allen to pull down the touchdown. Mobley, the transfer from Coastal Carolina. Here we go. Did he get the foot down? Yep.
Yep. Got
and
it.
he held it through the catch.
Wasn't sure if he had control or not, but did a great job. One more time. What a catch. Got it.
Smith again in motion. Salter pulls it out, fires, has Reese Smith all by himself. Cuts it up, tripped up at the 50-yard line. Get it off. Salter looking, now getting outside the pocket. Fires, catch made, and they get back a bunch of that yardage.
Yep.
That's Dante Lee on the reception. Already converted on one here on this drive. Oh, nearly a high snap. Salter pulls it down, now fires towards the end zone. Looking for Reese Smith. Did he hang on? Yes, he did! Reese Smith rises up and makes the grab.
Take a look. Salter does a great job of just bringing the ball down. But once again, you get down in that red zone, and Kaidon knows pre-snap where he's going with the football. The cover two between the corner and the safety, and you find that hole.
Salter checks with the sideline. Pressure's coming backside, throws in the back corner of the end zone, and it's caught! Reese Smith again!
Third corner route for a touchdown for the Flames. They have eaten that up 3 times in a row.
What a ball from Kaidon Salter.
A wide side trip formation.
Salter, pump fake, pressured, trying to escape, gonna cut it up. Some room to run, comes near sideline, reaching across the first down. Did he get it? Looks like he got it. See you showing pressure. They move the pocket. Salter fires, catch made across the 50. First down yards for that's Dante Lee. He took a shot. Reese Smith goes in motion, low snap. Salter picks it up. They're going to roll the pocket. Fires downfield, and it is caught. How about that grab on the near sideline? Tyson Mobley.
Here's that tight end over.
Everybody going to pass on first down. They throw it out. Lee makes the reception, turns it up, shows you some of that speed as he crosses the 40. Dante Lee didn't have a reception coming into the ball game. He's had 3 tonight. Liberty has found success. They're going to try to do it again in another third and long situation. Salter fires down the middle of the field. Guess who? Reese Smith. And a late flag comes in. Reese Smith 3 times tonight has found the end zone for Liberty. You want to talk about a coming out party?
Cooley's still the back. Sibley in motion. Salter going to keep it. Salter getting to the left-hand side of the line and scoots out of bounds. 2nd and 9. Sibley continues to stay in motion pre-snap at the bottom side of your screen here. Salter, all sorts of time. It's Reese Smith catches it down the middle of the field, and Smith starting to emerge as that guy for Liberty. It's been a quiet night for Treon Sibley. Haven't called his name yet. Salter trying to just scan the field. Salter, plenty of green grass. He sprints forward, takes the shot, knocked down. That's going to be at the 22-yard line, but should be good enough for a first down. So 13 yards on the ground for Salter on 3rd down. Salter going to immediately run upfield. Salter's got a couple of blocks. Salter still avoiding traffic. Salter powers it in for the touchdown. 20 yards on the quarterback keeper. And that's his first rushing touchdown.
And that's a great call from the Liberty Flames. Great execution. This Panther defense did not expect them to go design quarterback run. Look at all of
Reese Smith in that slot position has came up clutch in a few situations. Salter throws it, open man behind the coverage. Tyson Mobley brings it in. Sibley in motion. It's going to be Salter keeping it. Salter, a fake. Salter in the end zone. Liberty strikes first in overtime. Second rushing touchdown of the season for Salter.
into the end zone. Salter putting the Flames back up on top here in overtime.
1st and 10 from the 27 here for the Flames. He'll fake the give to Cooley, keep himself, run to the outside, and run free. Sizable gain out near the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 to move the sticks right away. 3rd down conversions there the last 2 seasons. One of the best in the country for the Flames. And Salter on 3rd down to the end zone. Touchdown. Sibley got it. 15 yards, and Liberty, which has struggled to score on its opening drives this year, does so. Just the 2nd time in 6 games on its opening touchdown drive, and 0 of 4 3rd down success since. Salter finds an alley, cuts it back. Kaidon Salter, another maneuver, lugs it all the way inside the 35, and a massive momentum booster for the Flames. Trying to find their first FBS win tonight. Salter on 3rd down, looking end zone. Got a man, touchdown! Dante Lee sneaking behind a couple of defenders and gets 6. Listed as questionable coming into this game, and certainly a key factor for the defense. Down the middle, complete. Salter again throws it on a line against the defending champs here in CUSA play. Salter looking to the end zone. Got a man, caught, and a touchdown for Elijah Canyon. 17 yards and the first of 2.
Well, it starts with the offensive line, who do a fantastic job holding on to that.
So 3rd and 12. We'll see if Liberty finally throws the football on 3rd and long. Gamecocks show pressure, back off. Salter delivers for a first down inside the 20-yard line. Elijah Canyon. Salter, another option on 1st down. This time Salter has the edge and takes it all the way to the 25. Best run of the night. 3rd quarter dominated by Jacksonville State. A chance to get off the field again. On 3rd and 5, Salter pumps, pressured from behind. He takes off and finally has a first down for Liberty. And Salter goes rolling across the 50-yard line. Biggest run of the night. USA MVP, 34 yards.
They sent 5-6-man pressure right here. They played man coverage on the back end. So when you play man coverage on the back end, you don't get home with the rush and you don't hit the quarterback. Everyone's backs are turned to the quarterback, and he can just scoot through and get on the edge, and then he runs for a long time.
From the 40, Salter just 4 of 11 passing, but completes this one on 4th down as Liberty converts. Elijah Canyon takes it inside the 20.
Last year he had 44. He is not on that pace.
Salter will keep it himself, gets right through the gut of the defense, and carries it near midfield, and that's the challenge that he can present.
Absolutely, it is 2-down territory for Liberty.
Liberty 47% on 3rd down. They'll add to that. Salter sprinting forward. Salter gets into the end zone, and Liberty responds. 41 yards. Kaidon Salter already dominating this game. Salter will keep it. Salter gets to the 2nd level, and another sizable gain. Salter getting close to 100 yards rushing. 3rd and 8 for Liberty. Salter has time. Salter, the deep crossing route, that is caught as the Flames will keep this drive burning. 18 yards on the completion.
But you know your receivers are one-on-one, so they can run fade routes, and that'll be a throw that the offense wants to throw it.
Salter gonna just lollipop it over the top, and you won't find a touchdown easier than that. Jacob Jenkins with his 2nd on the season.
And remember, Gray got that touch, and they all have equal touchdowns too. So this rushing game is what they're going to lean on. It's going to be hard to take it away.
2nd and 11. Salter will uncork it over the top, and the catch is made. Trayon Sibley, his first one of the game.
Yeah, Cooley coming downhill on the pitch here.
Salter this time going to throw it. Salter leaking out of the backfield. Juju Gray. Gray stays on his feet. Olay into the end zone. 34 yards on the touchdown catch.
Liberty gets a fresh set of downs and another opportunity as Salter zips it wide open. Sibley will make the catch. This time it'll stand to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 36 just like that.
Of offense for Liberty, quite a difference from last year's game.
The play action up the seam and right to the tight end Jenkins, who makes the catch, and they'll move the sticks quickly yet again.
And get in the end zone.
This is a lot of time for an offense that can strike quickly, and it's Salter's just going to opt to keep it. And it gets out to the 49-yard line. 18 yards on first down, and just like that, you shrink the field to half. 15 yards, and now Salter, who's a cool customer. See how he reacts here. Play action, wide open over the middle, complete, and Powell hanging on for dear life. The Dante Lee Jr. picks up 15 on first down. We'll see if they hand the ball to Cooley, who had success on that touchdown drive. UMass will bring pressure. Again, Salter has time to throw, whips it over the middle. It is complete to Canyon at midfield. Ellis on the takedown for UMass, but a 16-yard gain.
Got a tight end lined up on the bottom hash.
Pressure comes from Julian. Salter escapes, pumps, steps up, has the middle of the field, gets to midfield, and will come up short of the first down, but picks up a ton of field position in the process. Isaiah Rutherford will rain him down.
Feels like Lucas might get the ball here.
Salter, pressure comes. He eludes. Salter makes another move inside the 5, diving to the pylon, and he is
marked out at the 1, it looks like.
Okay.
I was waiting for a signal.
Same here. Okay, he is in. Touchdown, Salter. What an effort for Kaidon Salter.
Like with the replacement refs there in Seattle with 2 different calls, but look at Kaidon Salter dance around in the pocket, then he ends up getting the edge, and look at him reach that ball. Boy, that is a heck of a run and a touchdown. Also the field judge right there, don't know why he would have lost it other than, hey, we get a chance to do the replay. Cuts into a side of the ball that doesn't need to lose any more bodies.
Cooley over 100 yards for the 7th time this season. Salter escapes once again. Salter making magic happen and will just sashay out. Really
it's a big
another
deal.
Crucial one on UMass from the goal line. Salter will keep it, and Salter will just walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty, a chance to tie or take the lead.
Salter still looking for his first completion of this ball game. Not going to come here. He's going to take off across the 20, thrown forward. He'll have enough for the first down.
That's a real good job by Salter, recognizing that the has been spread out right there. He's looking to go downfield, but then he quickly recognizes that the defense has been spread out. It'll bring the inside blitz, and then that's when you attack the edges in the option game.
Salter's going to keep it up the middle, has some room to run. Inside the 20, down to the 5, and taken down at the 2-yard line. Kaidon Salter nearly took that one the distance.
You'll see the backside linebacker crash across, coming down on the running back, which opens up the hole for Salter to take it all the way down to the 2-yard line. That's just an excellent read by Kaidon Salter.
Going to finally put it in the air. They haven't looked to throw it much. Hasn't been real effective when he has done it. Drops back, fires, has a man wide open. That's Reese Smith, who steps out of bounds at around the, let's call it the 37. A weapon to catch the football. Salter, pressure coming from the backside, feels it, fires towards the end zone. It's caught. He found Gray in the back corner for the touchdown.
Great job by Salter, staying alive right there.
Looked like Salter was about to get chased down from behind. Just did get it off, and a strike. Gray settled down in that back corner, and the Flames with a touchdown here with just 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now, there was a flag on the end of that. I think a little late hit right there, perhaps, as their NC and kickoff return average the last 2 seasons. You can see why. Salter tries to set up a screen. Near side of the field. Gray again. Nobody in front of him. Down the sideline and finally bumped out of bounds at the 5. 3rd and 15 now. Here comes more pressure. Salter climbs, fires, caught across the 45 near the 40. And that's good for a first down. How about Dante Lee?
Do something that can become more disruptive to the running game.
Salter going to keep it, follows Lucas in, touchdown Flames. Salter gets into the end zone.
Top 15 in the country.
Salter to throw it. Looking for somebody open, fires back in the end zone, and Elijah Canyon able to put some offensive points up on the board for this Liberty Flame team. Salter looks, throws it. Right side, it is complete and out of bounds. Trayon Sibley. Salter looks, steps up, decides to run it. Across the 25, across the 20, down the sideline to the end zone. Touchdown. Just his 3rd rush of the day. Salter finds the grit, gets to the end zone for the touchdown. They are 2-point conversion away from equalizing.
When you need it most from your leader, who's banged up, he hasn't been able to run all game, breaks one loose.